Thank you very much. All right, welcome to the May second community meeting of May, actually. We're going to just go through a couple different things today. Jenny, thankfully, has volunteered to do a in-product demo of Topology, some of the updates that we shared a little bit last time we met, but she's actually going to walk us through it. And then we're going to talk through the deprecated components that we'll be kind of going through in V6. So there's a kind of a different grouping of them. We've got deprecated and removed, deprecated but staying, and newly deprecated in V6. So there's a bit of a breakdown. So we're going to try and walk through some of that and just ease the way to move forward. So starting off, I'll actually let Jenny take over here, and then I'll stop screen sharing so she can do her demo. All right, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew. Good morning, everybody. So if you were at the last community meeting, then you might remember Andrew mentioning some of these cool topology updates that recently went into Patternfly. Those updates included a new vertical layout, group tasks, which you see here below, including the ability to expand and collapse and also select groups like you see in that image there. Also directional arrows to indicate the workflows and group status indicators. So this is what, in the image here, you see what that looks like in Patternfly, but now the exciting part is getting to see that in the wild. So I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see what that looks like in Row AI. All right, so this is the run section in Row AI. So now if we go here and select one of these pipelines, we see some of those new features that we see added that have been added to Patternfly topology that we're consuming here. So you see that this is like a vertical layout. We have status indicators on each node. When we're zoomed out, when we zoom in, we see status indicators on the labels, the arrows that are showing the flows. We can hover. This is a new feature that was added in Row AI. So when we hover over one of these, you can see it expands. And we also have status showing for the icon node states, which is new as well. So if we go back here, we can also take a look at those group states that I was just mentioning. So now if we select nested run, which includes those group states, that's going to load in here, and then we'll be able to see what that looks like. So some of those new features that you see here that have been added include the status icon on each group. And these new group nodes are new as well. So previously we did not have this sort of indication that we have groups of pipeline task nodes, but now we do. So you can hover over that and it gives you the status of each task inside it. And then you can also expand and collapse groups. And we have this cool nested functionality. So you can even select one of these. It tells you what's going on here, and then you can expand. And then it gives you by default the selected state, and you can see immediately the subtasks that are located within those groups. You can also collapse them again. And yeah, that is what those cool new pipelines features look like in Row AI.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, a lot of new functionality coming in the pipeline space, which is exciting. I think other products who are currently using our pipeline visualization would definitely be interested in some of these. So it's great to actually have a working demo and share that out. I'll take my screen back. All right, the fun air quotes topic of deprecated components. So these components listed here on the left-hand side are components that were deprecated in V5. So moving forward into V6, we have created replacements with menu toggle and menu for all these application launcher, drop-down, options menu, context selector, and select. And then the page header component that was deprecated originally has been replaced with masthead. So we have replacements for all the examples that of components that have been deprecated. And you'll notice a little star on the select component. And that's when Katie's going to chime in with her awesome Patternfly templates.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our new templates package that we've put together. This should be helpful for when you're migrating. So if you want to give it a try, we highly encourage it. We're still open to feedback and the templates can be adjusted. So we want to make sure that it kind of gives you an easier path. The menu toggle and menu component suite, which has replaced all of these other components on the left, you can use the drop down and select the next, which are built on top of menu, to kind of give you a little bit more of a guided experience when you're rebuilding these components with the new V6 ones. But the templates are going to be much closer to what V4 had or V5 had been using for the old deprecated stuff. And for upcoming templates news, we do have a drop-down template for a basic drop-down in the works. If it's not already released, I haven't double-checked what the latest version is delivering. And we've also got some updates in the pipeline for Select to allow the toggle to be a bit more custom and flexible for the templates. And yeah, that's it. Please try them out.
So I actually want to just throw a question out. If I wanted to make a request for Patternfly templates, where would I go?
I think you could just open an issue against the React repo would probably be the best place to see it, or in any of our Slack channels.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. The next would be the deprecated components that are going to hang around a little bit longer. So these components are a little bit different because they're actually going to take on the original or the new V6 theming, whereas the original list, they would be still looking like V5 and a little bit broken. So these ones, especially table, it is a lift for product teams to move over from our old table to the new composable table. Wizard is less of a lift, but still involved, but they do still inherit the V6 theming. So we'll strongly encourage and try and assist with migration as much as we can moving forward. But we would really like to see these components be no more when we hit the V7 milestone. And these are the newly deprecated components. So these are right now, if you go on our website, we have next versions of components. Drag and drop has a new next implementation. Chip is being replaced or moved over to the label functionality that it's already done in our V6 library now. Modal has a new composable modal, and same with dual list selector. Much more composable, easy way to customize in these components. So they will be hanging around as well because they're only newly becoming deprecated. So they will be in through V7 release. And that brings us to the end of the list. Just on the V6 topic in general, we're working through our Alpha 2 release. We're going through all the release process right now. So that should be coming in the very, very near future. We'll be rolling all the latest Alpha 2 stuff into extensions and showing that on our staging site, hopefully in the next day or a few days. So stay tuned for that. We'll be posting it all over Slack and X or whatever social media platform is right for you. Any questions, comments? Tani. Tony, was that a question or just to put your hands up and let them stay there kind of moment?
Sorry, I was talking muted. I just wanted to clarify with the modal and the dual selector that they've been introduced in V5, so that they'll be found under the next, our regular path with the next folder. So you can start using those in V5 and start experimenting with those, and we'd appreciate any early feedback. And then with V6, those will be promoted to the new solutions.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, Alex. Oh, I think you're muted.
Yeah, thank you. I have some asks about the date and time picker. And I'm wondering, I haven't been a consistent attendee of this meeting, but I'm wondering who I can reach out to get an understanding of where that that component may be going in the future. The use case is a pretty common use case for controller in schedules, which is a very widely used feature within our Ansible controller. And our schedules UX is being revamped for our next release, but it's still not great simply due to the complexity of our rule and schedules and stuff. So I'd like to speak to somebody about our needs if I can.
Anyone from the Patternfly team from super familiar expert in the date and time picker?
You can ping me and I can try to answer your questions and pull in wherever is needed otherwise. Titani,
Okay, thank you.
no problem.
Any other questions, or are we all just like really itching to hear that dad joke? Maybe you'll upgrade it to a rad dad joke. I don't know. All right, I'm going to go for it. I'm even going to let it be on the recording. So, okay, so I only know 25 letters in the alphabet. I don't know why. Okay, at least someone's giving me something. That's good. That's my embarrassing joke for the day. All right, if there's no other feedback or questions, we can wrap a little bit early. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your Wednesday.